Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. So today I wanted to bring you guys a comparison between Express, Nord, and Surfshark. And I've selected these three VPNs based on a few criteria, such as the ability to comfortably stream 4K, up to 4K, of course. They're fast enough for that. So they have the speed, they have the ability to stream, they have the ability to fully torrent without any restrictions. You even have specialty servers in NordVPN, for example, just for torrenting, and other useful specialty servers that can be very handy in a variety of situations. So as you can tell, there's a lot going on with these VPNs, and I'm just gonna talk a little bit about them to help you figure out which one could be the best choice for you and your situation. And if at any point you want to go straight to the pricing, discounts, or full-on reviews for each of these VPNs, you'll find everything you need in the description down below. Okay, now let's dive straight into these VPNs, starting with ExpressVPN. Now, the reason I use ExpressVPN is simply for this. So if I went ahead and clicked on this turn on button right here, you'll notice that it turns on in roughly less than a second, and a second at worst, sometimes a couple of seconds. And this is one of the main reasons why ExpressVPN is my day-to-day VPN, because at times I want to just get on with whatever it is that I have to do, and having the VPN application start up in little to no time and the time to connect being roughly a second, well, this is a huge selling point for me personally. And it's just because I prioritize speed and I want to make sure that I'm not really wasting my time waiting to connect to a server. Now, Nord and Surfshark are still very quick, just not as quick as ExpressVPN. Nord takes about an average of 5 to 10 seconds to connect to a server. So if I were to just connect to, let's just say, the state server here, you'll notice it will take 3, 4, 5, roughly between 5 and 10 seconds, as I said. Let's just go ahead and turn it off. And it's also roughly the same with Surfshark, an average of about 5 seconds, a little faster than NordVPN. Now, this is just the time to connect. As far as performance, NordVPN is actually the fastest VPN out of the three. So once you connect, you're getting the best speed. But it's still very comparable to Express and Surfshark, so they're all very high performing, no worries at all there. I tried accessing streaming services with all these VPNs and they worked remarkably well, actually. The only difference here is that with NordVPN you have up to 61 countries, whereas with Express you have 105, and with Surfshark you have 100. Now, ExpressVPN will allow you to secure up to 8 devices per subscription, 6 with Nord, and the cool thing about Surfshark is that you'll be able to virtually secure an unlimited number of devices with just a single subscription. So again, it really depends on what you're looking for at the end of the day. I specifically choose ExpressVPN not because of the speed only, but because in 2017, the Turkish government seized an ExpressVPN server, but they were still unable to extract any information out of the server thanks to Express's true no-logs policy. Now, Nord and Surfshark also have a no-log policy. However, ExpressVPN, in a way, accidentally proved that their no-logs policy is good as it can be. So you can be sure that no matter which VPN you're using here, they're not going to sell your information and they're not going to collect logs about you. So it is a good thing that they have that. Now, I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm just going to make you guys a recommendation. And if you'd like to learn more about these VPNs, you'll find, again, the full reviews down below. So I would say ExpressVPN is the best option if you're looking for a great option for censorship-heavy countries. So if you're going to China or if you're a Chinese citizen within mainland China, ExpressVPN is arguably the best option for censorship-heavy countries because it's one of the only VPNs that work consistently in China. And from our testings, it remains to be true with ExpressVPN. Not to mention that it's clearly very easy to use. There's not much going on here as far as the features. You know, you have the basics, an ad blocker, the kill switch, and split tunneling. So all of these will make sure that you remain secure online. If you're not familiar, by the way, the kill switch will cut your internet connection if the VPN disconnects unexpectedly, which means that you're only going to be connected to the internet while you're secured by the VPN tunnel. Otherwise, it will just disconnect you from the internet to avoid any accidental IP leaks. Split tunneling will allow you to choose which applications are routed to the VPN and which are not, so it's a very useful feature. You can have just a couple of applications use the VPN while leaving the rest of your connection outside the VPN tunnel. So once you kind of get to know this feature more and more, you'll understand how useful it can be. And again, you have protocols. Automatic will always work no matter which VPN you're on. I just like to use the fastest one here, which is lightweight UDP. And you have an ad blocker. So all of these features are also available in Nord and Surfshark, and much more, like specialty servers a mini antivirus with NordVPN, MeshNet for remote access, dark web monitor, which will keep an eye out for leaked data, and so on and so forth. And of course, you do have the kill switch, split tunneling, and the addition of an app kill switch, not just the kill switch, which will close selected applications and disconnect them from the internet rather than disconnecting your entire connection as it is with the conventional kill switch. So great stuff there. So if you're looking for a well-rounded option that offers a whole bunch of bonus features for a very reasonable price, then NordVPN is a great option. Now, if you're looking for an unlimited number of devices to be secured, not just 6 with Nord and 8 with Express, then Surfshark would be a wonderful option. It's definitely the best budget option that gets the job done at the cheapest possible cost without sacrificing any of the necessary features that you will need to keep your devices secure. Not just that, if you want a fully fledged cybersecurity package that includes not just a VPN, but also an alert system, a full-on antivirus, not just a mini antivirus, a safe search feature, and identity protection features, then the Surfshark One Plus plan will actually offer you all of that, and it will still be cheaper than most VPNs that only come with VPNs. So yeah, and that's why I can comfortably recommend Surfshark to anybody that's looking to just secure themselves online, whether you're looking for a VPN or an antivirus or any identity protection feature. Great stuff with Surfshark here. So again, just to recap, Express is the best of the best as far as reliability, consistency, and it's the best option for censorship-heavy countries and for overall ease of use. Now, NordVPN is again the most well-rounded option for a very reasonable price and extra features, and Surfshark is the best budget option, again, that gets the job done without costing an arm and a leg. And so that is pretty much it for this video. Again, you'll find links to pricing, discounts, and full reviews in the description down below. And if you do end up getting one of these VPNs, I'd recommend that you know exactly which plan you want to go for so that you don't end up paying way more than you should be. So I've asked ExpressVPN out of curiosity, and they mentioned that a lot of people in fact end up spending more money on the monthly plan because they think they're not going to need the VPN for longer than a month. They go for the month plan and they just end up using it for more than a month, and it keeps resubscribing at the very high rate of $12.95. So if you know you're going to need the VPN for just a month, definitely get the month plan. But otherwise, you probably want to go for something that saves you a little bit more money in the long run, like the 6-month plan, the 12-month plan, or the 2-year plans with Surfshark and Nord. So yeah, just keep that in mind for when you get a VPN. The longer term plan will always save you money, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee anyways in case you change your mind. And of course, the links below will save you more money either way. Besides that, comment below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer all of them. Like and subscribe if you'd like to support the channel and stay up to date with everything VPNs and cybersecurity. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.